Howdy folks, thank you for tuning in. And today we're having a look at the Hawke Endurance ED 12x50 binoculars. And for those of you who watch my channel on a regular basis, thank you very much. You'll have noticed that I've already done a video on this model, but that was a previous model. This is the 2020 version. And so rather than repeat myself and go through all the optical specifications, etc., chromatic aberration and contrast again, rather than repeat that, watch till the end of this video, click on the review of the previous model where I will go into that in more depth. There's just a couple of things you'll notice with these binoculars. So the new version, optically the same as mentioned, slightly more curvy body, and whereas the previous model was straight down, and it makes handling of these very easy. Despite weighing just over 800 grams, I found them very easy to hand hold. So field of view on these is quoted at 91 meters at 1000, and that may seem like a very narrow field of view, but due to the lens elements and the eyepieces, the apparent field of view is just over 60 degrees, and that gives the impression of giving a very comfortable field of view. Eye relief is about 15 millimeters, which is borderline, I would say, whether or not you can use spectacles or not and get full view. So by all means try out a set to see if they're suitable with glasses on. The focuser is not stiff, but not quite silky smooth as the HDX and EDX models, but then again they are twice the price. So, but one thing I do want to get on to with these is that I've always told people that 12 times binoculars, 12 times 50, 12 times 42, etc., are really suitable for looking at ship spotting or planes going by, that sort of thing, or long distance terrestrial. But I was pleasantly surprised the other day when I was checking out some bees and butterflies around about 7 to 10 meters down the bottom of the garden, and one thing I noticed, which you may think is a bad point, but in this case it was a very good point, is the very shallow depth of field. So you will have to focus quite regular if that's not a problem to you. But what you do get with that shallow depth of field is the background is thrown way out of focus, and so your subject, bees, butterflies, or even birds, if they sit long enough, they stand out so well against the background, which blurs. And photographers will understand what I'm getting at there, who like to photograph with a shallow depth of fields. So not only are these suitable then for long distance, they also, providing you don't mind that 800 grams weight, just as home at looking at insects and small wildlife literally at the bottom of the garden, just a few meters down, and it will focus down to about 2.5 meters if you want to get very close. But there you have it. There's the latest version of the Hawke Endurance 12x50 binoculars. They were discontinued a while back, but they've come back now with this new body shape. So thank you very much for watching, and please check out the links in the description below, where you'll also find some more information on these binoculars. Thank you very much, and goodbye.